Most skeletal muscles are commonly seen as prime movers. However, core musculature is different. Um, Instead of producing movement, it co-contracts, it stiffens, and it prevents motion during many human movements. This is true because transferring the power generated by extremity muscles is the core musculature's primary function. Power transfer is most efficient if the core is not flexed, extended, or rotated. In fact, the risk of spinal injury is higher when the spine is flexed and compressed, and lower when neutral's posture is maintained during power transfer. Therefore, isometric core training is considered safer than dynamic spinal movement exercises. The plank is one type of isometric core exercise. United States Army adopted it and removed the sit up when it transitioned from the Army Physical Fitness Test or APFT to the Army Combat Fitness Test or ACFT. This change was prompted by the results of studies like the incidence of acute injury related to fitness testing and U.S. Army personnel that was published in 2005. And the study surveyed 1,532 Army personnel following their biannual physical fitness test. Of those surveyed, 117 reported sustaining an injury from at least one of the three events on the test, and 56% of those attributed their injury to the setup event. This study is an example of the risk of spinal injury when the spine is flexed and compressed. For Army personnel, especially those that are injured, they could benefit from a plank program that is based on the Blanchard and Glasgow's model of regression and progression in order of least regressive to more progressive. The program would start with the forearms placed on a raised surface, then progress to the basic plank where the forearms are placed on the floor with the elbows directly under the shoulders. The feet are also on the floor and the trunk is level. The third option or progression would be the elbows could be placed slightly forward of the shoulders to increase the moment arm. Other progressions of the program would be basic plank with the feet on a raised surface instead of the floor. Other progressions include performing the plank with the hands on a wheel, placing the forearms on a Boshu ball, and then also stabilizing the feet in suspension trainer set straps.